wonders for their program to jump them up a spot or two in those standings with a lot of season still left. And so we're underway with the Golden Bears taking possession first in their away green uniforms, going from right to left. UFV in their home whites. Golden Bears looking to keep a little bit of possession to start the game. Turnover there, but they get it back and win a throw.
Still trying to figure out which way they're going to line up, and if they're going to go with 3 at the back for U of A or a back 4. We'll sort that out in a little bit. The way it is now, the way it's shaped up, not in any great formation, but it does look like it's.
See if UFV's up to the task in marking here early on the set piece. Here comes the ball in, a good one towards the middle. A lot of bodies colliding there, a couple players going down hard. I don't know if anybody made too good a contact with the ball. They just made good contact with each other.
Yeah, decent ball play trying to get in and win it, go the other way, but a clash of heads there, but nothing serious. Goal kick to UFV.
Jackson Cokes plays that one short. Or sorry, the defender took it for Cokes actually. Paul played up quick. Manila able to jump in, but not.
Both teams looking for a long ball to get a little bit of space between them and push them back a bit. But to play long balls, it's imperative that the strikers hold the ball up to give other players time to get up to them, to get on the ball and keep possession and get higher up the field. And I find in the league, in the Canada West League, the better teams are the ones who hold the ball up and give them that chance. Some of the balls that are played forward are a little bit hit and hope, and it's a 50-50 ball, and in most cases it's a defender's ball.
Izua plays that one out, and the Golden Bears wait for something to take form up in the field, trying for that long ball over the top, not handled too well by the back line.
No, and I thought it was a hit and hope ball. It wasn't particularly to any player, but U of A got on the ball and kept possession, and it puts UFV under pressure.
Strong tackle there, but the referee says no problem with that one. Sonata's going to be a little slow to get up in the middle of the field there. Good job getting back by Brar to stick a foot in. Golden Bears still with the ball though. Idrisi tries to play that one far.
Both teams guilty of just long balls over the top and looking for a mistake so they can get something out of it.
The designated long thrower, Manila, coming in with a strong one here in towards the middle. A good flick on there on the initial header. Mejia looking for a little bit of space in the middle of the field. A great ball played over the top.
He's offside. He looked a little bit offside and he's caught ball wide.
So a decent chance there for the Cascades off that set piece.
And U of A definitely playing with 3 at the back, which,
right,
if I was the coach, I would be looking at that, and I would be looking to get the ball wide down the flanks so there's a lot of space to get in there. And sometimes if you hit long balls into those areas, it gets them turned, and if you can get your wider players pushing forward, you'll get some joy out of that. But definitely playing with 3 at the back and leaving a lot of gaps in behind.
Well done there by Zanata to use his body to win that ball. Does he have a burst of speed here now? The defender just recovering in time to play that one out.
As well, nobody from the Alberta team in the UFV half. Everybody's back defending.
Here comes a throw in towards the middle. Flicked on once again. Unable to get to the end of it was the Cascades once again. Strong tackle coming in there. Referee plays the advantage actually, and now this one will come back.
Has he given a free kick? I'm not sure what he's given them.
So the first corner opportunity now for the Cascades. What can they deliver here? The left swinging ball comes in. Played to the back post. Able to clear that one as the Golden Bears. Just a little too far was that one towards that back post.
He's just overhit that a little bit and took a sting out of it because there's no UFV players really with a chance to get a header on target. The delivery is so important.
Mejia with a burst of speed forward. A nice play to find himself some room. Great move there to dribble around 2 defenders. Finds Brar in the corner there. Played out for a throw.
Mejia's got a few tricks up his sleeve, hasn't he? He's quite better for me. Another long throw coming into the box.
Manela with the long toss.
And a good
this
throw
one in
too.
towards the front post. Sitting there for Zanata. Can't get first to it. Could the fast break be on here now for the Golden Bears? They slow it up a little bit, wait for some numbers to come forward on their side. Ball played over the top now, but over top of the intended receiver.
What a good throw in that was. There was Zanata with a throw. And it's very dangerous. If you get that organised right and a little flick on and you get other players coming from the back, you can get a lot of chances through that. Small little play there by Mejia, just playing off him and getting another throw.
And noticing on this near side the position of Mikhail Manila. He's playing a lot further back than he has in the last previous games. A little bit of a positional change for the Cascades as they try and muster up some offense here tonight. Can the Golden Bears muster up some offense first, though? Good touch to the outside. Referee's going to allow that one to play on as well. So definitely a lot of lenience from the referee here early.
Yeah, he's let a lot go, must say it. That's fine. Keeps the game flowing.
Played to the outside. Trying to play one in towards the middle. Little give and go. Quick touch. Still with the ball is U of A on the outside of the box. Cascades doing well to limit them here, but can they pick something out now? Chance on the left cross. Manila gets his foot in for the block in a corner.
Yeah, good block from Manila. He works very hard. He's at both ends of the field. The less bad habits, the better the player you are.
So the right-footed player looking to swing this corner in towards the back post. Header to it. Played it back towards the middle, looking for a teammate. Thankfully, Cascade defender was first to it. Mejia trying to put on some pressure here. He does, and that'll be out for a Cascade throw. Ball played in quick by the Cascades. Mejia looking for some help in the middle, but turned over. Burst of speed forward here now. Ball played to the outside towards the Sem. In the middle now has a try from way out. Not too much danger for Cokes.
Actually, a little bit slack the mark in there to allow a player to get a shot there. He's got to be closed down a lot quicker to prevent that. And I thought they were just a little bit guilty of sitting too far back and sitting on the edge of the box, not marking anybody. If in doubt, push out, get picking up, block them shots.
UFV working it up the pitch here. Turned over, trying to make a long pass on the ground. Golden Bears looking to retreat in their own end.
It's quite often a game of mistakes, and U of A have had a couple of chances where they've played a long ball to the front, and it's not specifically played into somebody as accurately as they'd maybe like to, but they've reacted quicker than U of V and caused a problem because of that, and got the second phase and got on the ball, gets them higher up the field. There's another one.
Over the top from Correa.
And again, there's a guilty of a foul there, but they're picking up every loose ball. So they're playing, one, they get the ball cleared as high and as far as they can, but two, if it does drop, they've got to be closed down a lot more quick.
Sadoud back to Cokes, and UFV will work it out of their back end. Looking for some players to move around. Turned over by Brzezina, and here come the Golden Bears trying to work it out. Tough touch there, but able to keep possession. Ball bouncing around in the middle right now. Nobody able to really grab control until a foul is finally committed on Mejia.
The ball changes hands a lot up to now. It's there's nobody who took real control of the game and kept possession and tried to control the game and just, don't mean too much of a hurry to go forward, but they seem to be in an awful hurry to get forward into the box. But they give the ball away a lot. That's better, keeping possession there. Now he needs support from midfield players, but everybody's running away from him. He needs people running towards him.
Manila, in with a steal, no, a foul committed.
almost playing as a, well, he is playing as a wing back. He's dropping back into the right back position, but when they get possession, he's pushing on as a right winger.
Certainly covering a lot of ground here this evening.
It's a game of spaces, and if you're going to play balls into the striker's feet, the midfield players have to be in a good position about 10 yards back so they can see him and get it played into their feet and look to play on from there. And sometimes you see what happens when they play a long ball, the midfield players start running forward and they're not there to support them. It's a problem where they've just got to understand what their role is and try and do it as efficiently as they can.
Drizzle in the middle has a good hit, but along the ground he doesn't hit it quite as hard as he would have liked to.
From target, he's missed the target there, but they're allowing shots from far out, which if he catches one well and gets good contact on it, could be a lot of danger for Cowks, the goalkeeper, but they've not really hit one yet. There's that long ball again.
Brzezina with a little bit of a flick, looking for Brar. Brar commits a... U of A working it out of their back end, taking their time, waiting for something to show itself here. Playing it slowly up the front, or up the wing, but there's that long ball. Good 1-2 played there towards the corner. Can he get to it before it's out of play? He can. Well defended though. Unable to do anything once he got it though, other than play it back to the Alberta end. U of A will try that once again.
U of A just sitting back, letting them have possession in the last third there.
Sadu deals with that one.
Yeah, I thought Cowks could have called for that and maybe come for it, but if the centre-back doesn't hear a call, he has to deal with that.
So the Golden Bears go back one more time. Looking to move it forward up this left wing again. Quick little 1-2 played in towards Idris. He's got some space now, plays one on. A little bit of a stumble from the forward, who, yes, was in an offside position.
Unfortunate there, he's just got in an offside position. It's got to either be played quicker or he's got to hold his run. Make a little curved run backwards and then go. Stay onside.
Barrett and Muter going back and forth with this one. Playing one over the top now towards Brar. Possession comes back to Mejia. Does well on his first touch to create some space and causes a foul to be committed.
Accurate passes. There's nothing wrong with a long ball, but in my opinion, it should be a long pass. It should be accurate.
Well, can Mejia deliver in here? Short one. In a dangerous spot for Zanata. Keeper got to it at the same time as he did. Ball laid there for a moment. The defender is able to clear it.
Keeper's done quite well there, actually. That's difficult to deal with.
Not dealt with very well by the defender there, but he gets it back. Creates a little space for himself with a fake. Looking to line one up to send it far, it looked like, but no options there. U of A content to take their time once again. Bit of a sloppy ball played from the captain, though. That's going to end up out of play and a turnover.
Yeah, he's got a decent throw. It needs a flick on.
Can he get that flick on?
There
yes, he
is.
can. But a race to it as it was flicked on a little bit too high. Sadu still with it here. Plays it in towards the middle of the Brar. He's got some room. Looking to cut inside, but three defenders all over him. Bit of a... is all over him in that corner.
And again, U of A quite happy to play out the back and give it to their back three. U of A sitting back about 30 yards before the initial any contact and start to pressurise. I just think now and again that's fine. It's okay to do that and everybody's organised properly. But now and again on a signal, just go and you might catch them a little bit off guard and nick something there.
Another foul committed there. Already 5 by both teams. No bookings, though. A lot of ticky-tacky fouls. Dangerous ball here. I don't know how that ended up over the defender. Almost at the feet of the most dangerous player in the game in terms of goals so far this season, and Habib Asim. Thankfully for the Cascades, he wasn't able to find anything on target there. Cascades, a little bit of pressure on them here, trying to work it out of the back end now.
They've actually done quite well trying to play it out the back there and keeping possession, but then there's that hit and hope ball up midfield and giving away. Need to keep possession when they play it forward.
Caux, a little bit of a fake on the throw there. Now he'll wait for his teammates to take shape. Just out of the reach of the forward there, going up the field. Played in towards Brar. A little bit of a flick. Almost a beautiful
Brar has
play
to
in
hold
there.
that up. They're always looking to flick it and go forward. He needs to hold that, get support from midfield players. But here's this perfect guy to come onto it, get the ball. Then you face him the goal and start running at him. But looking for flicks and letting the ball go past and all the flick-ons, you're really looking for mistakes from the defenders rather than trying to be a bit more cunning and work your way past them. That has to be a foul, yeah.
Taken quick by UFV and switching the field here. Sadu will work it forward. Looking for Brar in the middle there again. Brar's going to have to work hard to get this one back. He does find a way to get it to Manila. Brar taken out from behind there, and yet another foul call.
Delivery is really critical. I say this every week. It's got to be good delivery. And that is actually good delivery.
Oh, it was, and
that is a terrific ball in.
The keeper got out and put the pressure on. Now numbers going for U of A the other way. On the outside, it's Bosch. Bosch in towards the middle.
And that's Mahir with a very important touch to just flick it back to his goalkeeper. That was a dangerous move, and I think if that had been played in behind the defender, which is what he was trying to do, I think it was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But Mahir's give it away here, mind you, but he did well to get it back to the goalkeeper. U of A's shooting needs a bit of work. They've had a few chances, but really never caught the ball well and got good contact. And no problem for the goalkeeper. That routine little save for him.
Do you think they're... Well, here we go. Another turnover here again. Good touch into the inside to create some space. Tried to flick it through.
Oh, he's panicked a little bit there.
Yes, as the Golden Bears keep possession for a moment and do get it back now.
Keep giving the ball away. You're not going to score goals. You keep giving the ball away.
Gellert into Adrizzi. Adrizzi with a burst of speed. Cuts over to his right.
That's a corner.
And it will be out for a corner. Do you think there's anything to be said for a few of those Bears are used to? But they get another opportunity here. Their third corner of this first half. Swung in towards the top of the 18. Met there by a head. Still up for grabs. And cleared out.
Well, that should be a defender's ball. It was a long time in the air, a little bit too high on the cross. The more time it's in the air, I always think the goalkeeper, the defender's got the advantage. If it comes in nice and quick and just above head height, a nice ping ball in, I think the forward has the advantage when they're in. Was one of the best deliverers of a ball in the world. He was absolutely unbelievable, so it made it easy.
And a tough one into the back post there. Boy, a dangerous volley opportunity. A little bit underneath it, though.
It's a great throw from the goalkeeper, Couch. Great ball.
That is, and Brzezina tried to take on a couple there with a burst of speed. Couldn't do it. U of A back with possession. Adrizzi switches the field. Plays it back to his center back. Actually, they'll keep it on that side of the field. No, they do switch it. A little bit of space here now on the outside.
And then it's 26 out.
That
Another ball a bit too high and
dangerously.
Overhit. That's a decent ball in.
Very dangerous ball played in there. The element it back. It was put in so quickly, just about tapped in at the front post there. So it was Taylor Richardson checking in there, the first substitution of the match.
Taylor Richardson back involved. I think he was injured a little bit with a bit of a car accident. Was he involved in that? I'm not sure. I think he was. So he's missed a couple of games, but good to see him back on the field today. He's a bit of a handful.
And he'll take off.
And he's already done well for me. He's just holding the ball up there and keeping possession. He's done what he's supposed to be doing, and well played.
Was Matteo Brazina that he'll sub off. Zanata to the outside. Flicked over the top, and the fresh legs of Richardson will have a run for this one, but he has a little push in the back there.
Again, it's a little predictable with the ball over the top quite often. We used to have a saying in the game, they'll take the ball away in an ambulance. You know, they keep whacking it so hard. It needs to be a bit more precise and played at the striker's feet. There's nothing wrong with now and again playing a ball over the top to push the defenders back and earn a bit more space. It earns you that space to play in midfield, a bit more space. But to hold the ball is the most critical job for the striker. That's the job. We used to ask me, what's a striker's role? And they'd say, score goals. And I'd say, no, it's not. Striker's role is to hold the ball up and bring other people into the game. And as a bonus from the position they play, they're going to score goals because they're going to get in the right areas. But their job's to bring other people into the game.
Manila trying to block him out there. He's still in a battle for it. Manila finally does enough to jar that ball loose. Who can come up with possession here? Brar takes it down, does well to keep possession there, in towards Mejia in the middle. Mejia trying to work out of trouble. Defenders all around him.
On the back.
U of A working it forward now. Idrizi plays that forward. Hassan unable to get possession. Here comes Brar now. Brar plays it back. Zanata now over the top looking for Richardson. Race forward in the corner once again. Richardson, no, not quite able to get to that one. Good bounce here though now, and Richardson does have it. Wow, what a great chance there. Realize how far the keeper was out, coming to give support.
Had a go at it, well done.
Getting right into the action after the substitution. Nearly 30 minutes into this first half now. Turnover there. Zanata forces it. UFV will have a throw on that far sideline. Mejia back outside and gets it back here now as UFV will shift sides.
Yeah, he should have changed it, I thought. He could have come to this side. There's loads of space. Going back into traffic that side.
Good job there to find Richardson some space on the outside. Cuts back to his right. Has a go. Great hit there. Still there for Brar.
Oh, my goodness.
And no foul
what a great
committed
chance.
by Brar
Best chance
inside.
of the game so far. The ball.
Definitely the best chance from either side here in this game
better.
so far.
That's a good hold-up play there. It's got to come wide. It needs to switch. Got to go wide. There we go.
Finally does here. Now Manila has it picked out. Sadu in with the hard slide to force a throw.
Good tackle. Great tackle.
Idrizi now for U of A. He's had the ball on his foot a lot of this first half in the middle field. A little bit of room here outside as Chatishi takes it down. Manila wins that one back though. Referee says nothing there.
Oh, he's on. He's
Wins a little
foul.
bit of a race over top here. Is he taken out? No, referee says nothing there either.
Oh, he's let a lot go, I'll say that.
A lot of hooting and hollering from the fans of both sides here in this one. But the referee's been fairly consistent going both ways.
He has. He's as long as he's consistent, I don't see anything wrong with that. It's a good game with a lot of good tackles in and nothing malicious and no yellow cards yet. So I think he's done quite well letting the play go. You want to see that. As long as it's consistent.
Right. Barrett with it at his foot now, trying to direct traffic a little bit. Finally sees Mahey on the outside, but a bit of a hard pass bounces off of him. A little bit of space in the middle now. Is he going to hit this one? No, looking for a little more space outside. Finds a little bit of room. And actually, Dollywall did pretty well to stay with him all the way, not allow him to get that shot off.
Or wait and get through the flanks.
Right.
There's lots of space to attack.
This corner in towards the back post. Into the middle now. Dangerous spot and able to finish it. Is the leading goal scorer for the University of...
But that's poor defending from UFV. They've got to deal with the ball that's high. It's in the air a long time. They have to deal with that. Poor defending.
Okay, number 17 scores. Assist from number 2, and the minute is 34 minutes.
So the Cascades will have just over 10 minutes remaining in this first half. See if they can get it level or at least grab some momentum before the break.
See, I think it's Zanata down this. Is it Manila? Manila 21.
Yes.
When the fullback's got that ball, Manila has to come short and get that ball and keep possession. But he's standing there getting marked. He needs to move. He needs to come down and get on the ball.
Assisted by number 2, Janko Vong.
That one back in. He'll get credit for the assist on the first goal for U of A.
I think at this level and even at the youth level at under 18, one of the things that's quite evident is some players struggle to realise and know how to get on the ball. And Manila is a good example right there. He's standing next to the defender and got lots of space and gets the ball, passes the ball back and sprints behind the fullback. It makes him think. And the next time you get it, he's 5 yards back because he's frightened to get beat with pace. So you've got to earn that space. You can't just have it. But by just standing next to them, it makes it more difficult. And that's when you get a lot of long balls over the top to try and beat them.
Ball stolen there by U of A, and a burst of speed creates a little bit of a chance here. Sem again off the crossbar.
What a chance that was. It should be 2-0. That was a terrific build-up and a good shot, but just off the crossbar, and very unfortunate to be 2 up, U of A. They've actually played quite well tonight, you know, they really have. They seem a little better organised at the back with a 3 at the back. When they lose possession, the wing-backs are dropping back to help. We're here getting the ball, keeping possession there, but not a lot of options, not a lot of people moving around it to get on the ball.
Sadu working it forward for UFV now. Trying one over the top for Manila, but he was at a standstill. Not very good communication from the Cascades there, results in a turnover.
If I was a forward for UFB, I'd be screaming at him for playing the ball in there. I'd be screaming at him and say, get that to my feet.
Under 10 now, as we've reached past the 35th minute of the first half action. Here on a chilly Friday night, a lot chillier than the rest of the men's home games so far this year.
Yeah, it's a good temperature to play in actually for the players, just not too hot.
Good ball played in there towards the middle. No, it bounces out.
Again, the player's got a lot of space to get a shot away in there. Not closed down quick, but let's see what he does with it.
And Drizzy with a little chip over towards the middle. Just played over the top by Calx. The defender unable to get to that one first. It was one of
themselves a little bit UFV, giving free kicks away, but even there, just getting hold of the ball, and that's mine, safe and steady, get everybody out, gives the back four a little bit of confidence.
Taken short this time, but not executed well. Manila looking to take this one really quick. Rushed it though. Richardson just wasn't ready on the other end.
Handball. No, referees. He's given foul, handball.
Cascades looking to play it quick.
See, the player on the far side is running away. He needs to come back. That's better. He needs to come back and get it because you can't play it to him when he's running away.
But unable to connect once again were the Cascades. U of A happy to take possession back. Work it around the back a little bit. Now here on the near side for Correa. Up to Gaylord. Idrizzi with some space. He picks out a pass on that far side. No, he's unable to find it. Cascades working forward now. Mejia. Hard ball played off him. He had to just try and keep it in play. Cascades lucky to get it back. Can they work something forward now? Mejia, great little move to beat his man on the wing. Can't beat the second, but played out of bounds.
Yeah, we're here with a bit of space so he can play little 1-2s off him and get him forward.
Mikhail Manela lines up another throw here. Falls at the foot of Richardson now to... No, couldn't quite get it. Looked for a moment like Richardson might be on.
Not sharp enough to get that second ball. They're just, they're always second best to it. U of A seem to be always getting the second ball, the knockdowns. It's a reaction, but you have to sort of see the game and see what you think is going to happen and get there before anybody else. It's not so much of how quick you are, it's how quick your brain works to see that and react to it.
Tough bounce and some open space now here for the Golden Bears. Just about ended up at the top of the box on the foot of a friendly player. And that one called back for a slight foul on the way by.
Waste of a free kick giveaway again. It's got to be more accuracy in those free kicks. They're just hitting the ball and hoping somebody gets at it rather than playing an accurate ball in. It's a little frustrating, I would think.
Manela steps up, tries to put the pressure on. Player able to spin out of Zanata's pressure. Golden Bears doing well to keep possession here. Great turn there to create some space. Could he be in here? Bit of a too big of a touch coming up to the third defender. Does end up for a chance on goal, but
well, you have had the better chances, haven't they? They show for the ball rather than turn and run away.
Back to the back post once again. This time it's the Cascades who meet it first.
The saying I used to have with players is when I played at the back. Right now they're just looking for that long ball over the top and hoping for a mistake. And it's a solid back three and quite well organised. There's less mistakes being made.
Not much time here left in this first half. Just over a minute until stoppage time. Likely not much to be added. Do we have anything left here in this first half in terms of excitement? U of A will have a throw just inside the cap. Parker winds up for a long throw, looking to loop it in towards the corner. Cascades able to come out with possession.
It's just a wallop up the field, really. It's just clearing your lines rather than passing your way out. There's nothing wrong with hitting the ball that far if you can get it to one of your players, but they've got to play their way out and keep possession. They keep giving the ball away. If you keep giving the ball away, you give the other team chances. And I would think Alberta have had much more of the ball than UFV in the first half so far.
Certainly has seemed that way, especially in the second half of this first half. Certainly dictating the play in the last 25 minutes or so. Manela.
And again, it's another hit and hope ball over the top. And he's done well to get in, actually.
Hope works, and Barr's in, off his head.
In.
Does that
yes,
go?
He's got it.
It does. A little bit of luck on the UFV side. So a hit over the top. Looked like it was going to be nothing. Brar works hard to win that ball. Gets in alone. And there goes the whistle right in the dying moments. What in that first half. But the only stat that matters is how many went in. It's 1-1 here to start the second half, where the Cascades are off and running right away. But a little too ambitious as they give it away there.
Yeah, pressurising right away, which I think they need to do as well. And the more pressure you put on the back three, the more chances you're going to create. University of Alberta have been, in my opinion, in the first half, the better of the two teams and created a few more chances. Unlucky not to have gone 2-0 up, but credit to UFV, they've come back and got the tying goal just before the half-time whistle went, and it's game on the second half. And I think both coaches have had a chance to have a chat with the players, reorganise, get things so they know exactly what's expected.
A couple of substitutions at halftime for the Cascades. Parman Minhas and Parmbir Kular both checked in for the home side. See if they can have any impact here early in this second half. The first half substitute, Taylor Richardson, he certainly made an impact when he came on. Couple of players down for both sides. Referee lets both of them go, but as the players were kind of the return for this one.
And checking into the game for the University of Alberta, number 11. Gary.
Chance here on the wing, looking to come to the inside. Pressure put on by Zanata, able to work out of it nicely, and the chance on here for the Golden Bears now. Lacking a little bit of precision on that pass, just kind of put it into the area. Cascades able to clear it.
That was a good build-up by Juve there. They've tried to play their way through and eventually got a cross in. Not the greatest cross in the world, but it's a cross. No such thing as a bad cross, just some better than others. That was decent, and the player got on the end of that. So they're looking to create. They've got a little bit more creativity about them in the way they build it up, trying to get in behind. And again, this area and both sides for both teams, the wings are just crying out to be used, and they're not used enough.
Mejia tried to dummy that one, leave it for a teammate, but there was nobody behind him. Good pressure by the Golden Bears. We'll see if they can keep it on here as the Cascades try and work out of their own end. A little bit of an ambitious slide there, but causes a little bit of mayhem.
Right, the last thing you want to see as a coach is your centre back dribbling out the back. Keep it simple.
A long throw. Looking to go over top of Manila, but he uses the vertical to get up there and block it. Can't get in front of that one, though. Good turn to create some space to the outside. Ball in the corner now, across into the middle. Just over the reach of the header. Into the back post, though, now. Cascades able to clear. Can Mejia get anything going forward here? Looks for Richardson down the wing. Richardson wins a shoulder check there. Has a chance on goal. Just tried to put one into a dangerous spot there. Keeper able to control it.
He's done well there, Richardson. He showed a bit of pace there to get on the end of that ball and be a little bit shorter.
Correa plays that one off the free kick. He's shaken up a little bit off that last rush. A player stepped on his foot right at the end of it. See if he's able to shake that off. Caux controls it now in his own box. Sidhu looking for a chip.
Now that's a great ball into the striker's feet. That's exactly what should be done. He gets a free kick from it, but a terrific ball from the fullback into feet. That's not a long hit and hope ball. That's an accurate pass. That's about a 35, 40 yard pass, accurate. That's exactly what needs to be done from both teams. And again, well played. He's given away there, but he's looking to try and play in the feet. I'm pleased with that.
Caux lets that one come into him in the box. Mueller is going to try and move this one forward. Just misses Richardson on the end of that one, and
again, though,
back
he's
to the other
hitting that
keeper.
long ball there because the winger here, 16, has not dropped back to look at the ball. He's playing hide and seek for me. He needs to get his face and say, give it to me, drag the player in, play it back to the centre back, who now hits it into a place where there's a player with a bit more space. But they're making it difficult for themselves because there's not really anything on, because they don't want the ball. They're hiding from it. They need to get the ball, going for the ball to get it, drag people in. You're not trying to just pass for the sake of passing. You're moving people to get in behind them.
Dollywall with the throw. Here come the Golden Bears, but not able to keep possession as Kelks brings it back into his own area.
A lot of balls played into the space behind, and space is what you arrive in, and you need players to create space to get the ball, and you do that by moving the ball and keeping it, dragging players out, and then getting behind. I'm not seeing a lot of that tonight.
Barrett switches the field, and it's a halftime substitute. Kular looking for a little bit of space. Rush the pass there. Can they get possession back? Unable to initially.
Referee playing advantage again. He's had a decent job, the referee. He's actually let the players play, and he's right up to the play and see what's going on. Not been any malicious tackles or fouls. He's not had a difficult game to deal with, but what he's done very well.
Muter plays it in towards the middle. Barrett looking for some space, switches the field. Cascades looking for some space here, but unable to pick a pass out in the end once again. Stepping up and trying to make a play there was Dollywall. Ends up working out in their favor. Hard tackle coming in there.
Yeah, it was quite a tackle.
Who's going to get possession there? It will be U of A keeping possession.
Young and reckless, these boys.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think, maybe not.
Certainly had the potential to go bad there had he mistimed it by even a fraction of a second.
At this age, you're invincible. Nothing matters.
Playing a deep one here is Zua, but he has a bit of an errant kick there. Giveaway goes the Cascades' way. What can they produce going forward here now? Not much for chances in this second half, actually. Nothing really yet besides Richardson's one chance, and he can't corral the ball in play on that one.
He's unlucky there. He's trying to get that in, but I'll tell you what, if he got the ball, there was nobody in the box. As soon as you see him making that run and he looks like he might get a cross in, there needs to be 2 or 3 players sprinting in the box to be positive enough to get on the end of things. You're not going to score goals if you knock it into an empty box.
Correa with a big touch and create a little bit of problem for himself there. Good pressure put on by Minhas to force the turnover. Throw going the Cascades' way. Mejia does well to get the ball back, creates a little bit of space, looking for something on the outside. He finds Dollywall, hits it first time. Good hit, rebounds there. Richardson scores his first of the year. And what a celebration.
It was an accurate ball in front of him to get a shot in, so well played. Good goal.
Beautiful touches by
and when you
Mejia.
score goals like that, it's got to give you more confidence. So they've got to be a bit more confident, you know. Now let's see what Alberta's got here, because Alberta, I think, are not finished yet. I think they've got more to show here. So it's a matter of being resilient at the back, not giving anything away for UFV. But Alberta, have they got the belief that they can get something and get it back? But this kid's a good player. This by Mejia is a very good player.
Yes, what a touch by him to first corral it. A great little run to take a couple players on. The shot by Dollywall first time was great, and a tremendous finish on a sharp angle from Richardson, who's excited to be back. You could see the emotion, how fired up he was in that celebration. And the team has the lead. One thing that will be a little tough for the Cascades here is they haven't looked as sharp since their best player up front, Assem, has left the game. We'll see if they're able to generate any offense here without him, as the Cascades surely will be sitting back a little bit here now. Good touch there to create a little bit of space on the outside. Minhas slows up now. Tries to take a couple players on. He just runs out of real estate in the end. Nobody to help him out there.
Well, look, they're not going to change games, but they're very steady and trustworthy. And you need 1 or 2 players who can change a game for you. And sometimes you might have an off day, but sometimes you can win a game. I think Mejia is one of those players. He's changed the game there by his little burst of speed. Terrific ball wide. Shot goes on target, goalie saves it, and they get in for the rebound. It's just players like that who have an influence on the game, changes the game completely.
Okay.
Probably U of A have been the better team so far, up to now, but they're losing 2-1 because you've got a player who can change the game.
In the 57th minute, scored by number 8.
No call there once again from the referee, and
He's done a
plays that
great
one
job,
as
the
well.
referee.
Assisted by number 16, Jivan Dollywall.
Yeah, the referee showed in.
I think the referee's done a great job. He's let the play go.
Yeah.
He's been consistent. And he's shouting, play on. Players are not complaining. They're getting on with it. That's how you want to play the game. Well done, referee.
And the first yellow card of the game is cards in the end for the Golden Bears. Correa and Jatishi picking them up. And we're finally back here with Dollywall crossing this one in. Sadu almost got to the top of that one first. The big defender bringing his height into the box, but just over top of the head of the players.
Both teams not taking chances at the back. They're pushing everyone out, kicking the ball out rather than trying to play and pass the way out, which is understandable.
Golden Bears trying to find something over the top here. Played out, and regrouping with a throw will be the U of A. Almost 20 minutes down now in this second half.
Been a good second half so far. There's incidents happening both sides, and we've had a goal, so quite entertaining.
That ball took a tough bounce and goes off the. Calks with it. Taking his time, waiting for things to develop. The Cascades certainly in no rush in this second half now with the lead. That pass rushed a little bit though. Are they able to recover? Muter came in. Pause them for a minute, but here they come now forward. Looking for some space, looking to cut to his right foot. Has a strong go there. Looking to pick the bottom corner. Calks is even to the task.
That's not a bad shot from about 25 yards out, and tested the goalkeeper a bit, but Calks has done very well just to get down and hold that one. But a decent shot.
Headed on there to get himself some possession was Minhas. Looking to play one forward now. Manila able to slow that one up. Plays it into the box, and actually the referee's going to say that one came just out of play on the touchline. So a goal kick lined up here by Izua. Takes it short.
It's a bit difficult for me to see the goalkeeper and his dark black strip and the dark green strip when they're all in the box together. Surprised the officials have let that go. It's not the easiest to pick him out. Not much chance of missing the goalkeeper for UFV in the fluorescent green or yellow, whatever it may be.
U of A regroups at the back line. Muter puts a little bit of pressure on, forces a turnover there. But the ball won back by U of A. Looking to work it quick to that far sideline. Defender equal to the task. Minhas looking to create a little space for himself to take that one down. Doesn't work, but the Cascades with it anyways. Manila with a step. Little bit of room to the outside. Puts it into the middle, but deflected out of play for a corner.
He's done well there. It was a good ball wide, actually. Just in behind one UFV player just on the centre circle.
Mahia taking a run to the short one there. Defender stays up to it. Ball to the back post.
Again, the delivery a little bit too high for me. That you're not going to get a lot of pace on it.
No.
With the header, when you get a high delivery like that, you've really got to get a good, strong head on it to get some power. When it's whipped in fast and pinged in, as they call it, you can just get a touch on it and it flies at the back of the net.
Sonata able to poke it through the legs, but
he's done well, the referee. He's played advantage again, and quite rightly so.
Good touch there to create some space. Ball to the outside now. Will he be able to get across in? He does. Towards the top of the box. Out of trouble for a minute, but trying to bring it back in and clear it out now.
Good goalkeeping from the UVA goalkeeper. Way off his line, playing as a sweeper's role almost. Exactly what he should be doing.
Richardson with a slide in to poke that one out.
They're a good side, U of A. I can see U of A being a real strong contender for winning their division. I think they've got some decent players. They seem very well organised, and I think they'll be a big contender for their division over the Prairies.
A Drizzy with a beautiful ball played in. Good pass back, and he picks it out on the
2-2.
far post.
Good goal.
Much like Mejia has controlled the midfield for the Cascades moving forward. But Drizzy, number 10 for U of A's, had that role, I'd say, for them. Good first touch there to get himself some room. Played the beautiful ball on, just like Mejia did. And a good pass.
I think Mejia has been a bit out of the game tonight because the ball's been flying over his head back and forward both ways, and he's not involved. He needs to be involved more. They need to get it to his feet in midfield so he can be a bit more dangerous. But all he's done is, he's been like a tennis player looking back and forward. It's flying from one end to the other.
So we're tied at 2. Just over 20 minutes left in this one. In for a great finish for sure.
Are we going to get a winner? That's a good ball.
Mejia up to Manela. Manela able to fight a couple defenders off. Keep going forward with it.
Once again, the referee says play on, and in my opinion, quite correct. He's had a strong...
And so we're back under action here. A couple minutes off the clock there. Certainly will factor in at the end of this one. A couple more minutes of added time than the first half, I'm sure. But right around 20 to play here. That one takes a tough bounce on the foot of a Drizzy. Almost another beautiful ball played in there. Well done by Muter to just get his foot to it. That one played over the top. That player's onside. He got to it, but so did Muter at the same time.
It looks like Mejia's pushed regard here. Not the best ball.
So towards the
In
top of the
behind
18, able to be dealt with. Still have possession though. Tried to whip one in quickly. Cascades deal with it, but bit lucky there to get that one back on via foul after giving it away.
I think there could have been a better defensive header there to clear that ball. He knocked it down into a bit of trouble there. He's lucky to get away with that.
Minhas working hard to try and get that one back, but works a little too hard, and to Minhas. The left footer standing over top of this one. Delivers it in towards the top of the box, trying for the flick on into a more dangerous area.
That's a good ball.
Richardson corrals it. Cuts back past the sliding defender. Does well to win that back, but played it a little bit behind the foot of Sadu. Race here now on with the other Sadu. Forward just about beats him wide. Does just enough to keep him at bay and allow Caux to come in and corral it.
It's really sloppy play up front that nearly caused a goal against. They've got to be a bit more precise with the passing there. Just passing it close to somebody's not good enough. It's got to be accurate.
Sonata in with the strong shoulder.
That's
what a
good
beautiful
shot.
chance
That's a great
there.
shot on target, and the goalkeeper just in the right place and held it well, but terrific shot from the University of Alberta player.
Came out of nowhere as Zanata on the tackle. Forced that ball to the outside. It was a great hit from David Chung. Caux' positioning was up to task though.
The game's opened up a little bit. They're a little bit more stretched and there's more space for them to play in. Here's another great chance. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Without a doubt, he's pulled him down.
Coming back into the game. And yes, certainly when you come in with the pace that the winger was for U of A, coming in with that speed, you really have to really force the defender to make that really split-second decision, and that decision ended up costing the Cascades this time.
Yeah, it's disciplined defending, and he's got done actually because he's gone past him, so he's lunged at it. But good defending, you'd be a little 2 or 3 yards back and coming towards him, but he's got turned and he's got done and paid the price for it. Lunged the tackle in. Again, 3 famous words that I screamed for many, many years is don't dive in.
So in not too long, the Cascades go from up a goal to down a goal. And all of a sudden they're chasing a point here late. Just over 10, probably closer to 15 to play with the stoppage time here in this one. Certainly lots of time left, but...
Well, the danger U of A will have here, they're going to try and push to get the equaliser, obviously, and they have to, is they could leave gaps at the back, and that could create chances for U of A. So it's a bit of a cat and mouse game, but they've nothing to lose, U of A. They have to push forward. And if I was the U of A coach, I'd be looking to shore up and sit back a bit, defend a bit more, and play on the break. As soon as you get the ball, look to play on the break, get players forward.
This one going to come back into possession for the Cascades. Dollywall on the throw. Referee says to go back a couple yards. Play that one in to Barrett, who plays it back.
A goal in the 73rd minute, number 23.
Muter with it on the outside. Looking for Brar over the top. Unable to bring that one down. U of A defender can't quite keep it in play. Mejia with a good move to create some space, and he let that one go off of the defender for a corner kick here.
Yeah, everybody pushing forward now to try and tie it up again, but
all the big bodies in the box. Muter and Barrett coming in from the back line. Ball in towards the back post. Sandu got there first. Ball bounces around, and we're going to have a penalty coming right back the other way. That one went off the hand. The ref all night. It's Mejia from the spot. Mejia.
Oh, he
what a
saved
stop! The goalkeeper guessed right, and Zua went left, or to his right rather. Found it in that bottom corner. No rebound laying there. U of A survives that one.
What a terrific save by the U of A goalkeeper. He's a good athlete and got down quickly for that. Strong hand behind it. And here they come on again on the attack again. But what a save. That could be the game changer right there and win the game for them.
Good tackle there by Dollywall this time. Or pardon me, that was Sadu with the tackle. Brar went for the fancy play there, but to no
like
one.
That. Behave yourself. Get it played simple.
Dollywall takes the throw quick. Muter works it forward a little bit. Brar's in the middle there, but nobody's there with him.
Now Mejia's just missed that penalty. Not missed it, he's hit the target. The goalkeeper's actually saved it. So it's not a missed penalty in my opinion. But let's see what his mind is. How does he react to that, And stronger players will put that beside him, away from him, get on with the game. He's been influential in the game. He's had a good game. And he shouldn't be defined by having a penalty saved. He's actually hit the target. He struck it well. It's a good save. Now, if he missed the penalty and it goes over the bar behind the goal, that's a different story. But he struck it well, hit the target. Can't complain. The UMV players, there's not a lot of exuberance about them. They need to get up for this and have some belief and make the most of the extra man.
So UFV can't convert on the penalty late, but they get another good card dealt their way and a red card going to Yatishi. Up a man here for the remainder of this one. Can the Cascades find an equalizer? Trying to work it in towards the middle, and it gave away there. Well stepped in there, but a foul had already committed beforehand.
It's all about making the goodness of each game.
So number 15, Armon Nijar. He's going to check into this game for the first time for U of A.
And a substitution for the U of A.
U of A have the ball at their feet now, playing it back, keeping possession, forcing the Cascades to try and do something. Another foul committed there, and referee reaching for his pocket once. So standing over top of this one is David Chung. Plays it back quickly and then gets into position where they're looking for him over the top. Actually, that finds the other forward. who takes it to the corner. I don't know if it's quite time for that yet. There certainly will be multiple added. All right. From that previous play. Good enough to come back in this one anyways. Cascades finally get possession back, but lose it right away. A lot of big blob of bodies there in the middle. Cascades have to be mindful of the fact that they're up a player and are able.
Way forward. I think the danger is it's one of those near the end. You're looking for that hit and hope ball again over the
Right.
top, and you're really playing into the defenders' hands if they can just keep their composure, win the headers, win the knockdowns. They'll sit with an extra player at the back than what they've had all the game, and it's more difficult to get in behind him and play hit and hope balls. You've got to have a little bit of something to create and pull them out of position and get in behind. Getting a bit sloppy here now, isn't it?
It is a little bit, but the Cascades will take it as they're able to get it out of their half finally, but unable to keep possession. They're going to need to get this ball back quick if they want any chance of getting back in this one. Beautiful ball played in. Can he finish? Kalks gets a fingertip to it.
Well done from Kalks there. I don't know if that was on target or not, but he had no choice to wait and see.
Corner kick.
No, they're sitting everybody back. There's nobody in the box actually, so they're going to play it short and just try and keep the ball.
They're just going to play it off them and waste some time here.
Give another corner kick. Yeah, there's nobody in the box. They're going to keep it. It's frustrating to watch sometimes, but it's part of the game, and all the teams do it, and I don't blame them.
Cascades get a bounce back there, and they will get possession here.
We'll try and find out how much the referee's adding on.
7, I believe they said. 7
That's
minutes.
a long time. That's a good chance to
That's 7
either
minutes
finish off
just
your
underway.
or to get the equaliser.
There will be 7 minutes of added time to the game. 7 minutes of added time.
Certainly a lot of time up a man to generate something. That one in towards the box, but U of A able to deal with it easily. Not too many Cascades players hovered around that ball.
Yeah,
And
I
you
can
know
expect a few Hail Marys going in there at the end of the game. And again, I think if they had a bit more width at UFV, you'll create more chances with crosses rather than playing it straight down the throat, which is easier to defend. You need to get it wide. The crosses coming in from wide angles are more difficult to defend than balls coming down the middle where everybody's coming onto it. So they need to get the ball wide for me.
Zanata heads it back. Sadu with it in the middle. Plays it over the top. Able to clear it again, but to the foot of Mejia. Can he give himself a little bit of space? He plays one forward towards Brar, who's going to commit a foul.
What you and they are doing a funnel, it causes confusion. But when they're played down the middle, everybody's looking straight at it. You can deal with it much easier. Easy to say that from here. When you're down on the field, it's a little bit more difficult unless you've got the experience and knowledge to realise that.
Couple minutes down now in this additional 7. Brar on to Richardson, looking to cut it back, plays it to the top of the box, out of the reach of Sadu, the defenders in corner. Yes, it will.
Unlucky there, it was a good chance. Everybody in the box now, I don't think he is, but he's up near the halfway line.
Yes, Kalks will come up a little as this ball's delivered into the front post. Almost found Zanata near that front post, couldn't quite.
Again, a ball played right down the throat, and it needs to go wide again.
Azua content to fall on top of that one and waste a few seconds here. Played strongly out by Azua. That one's going to end up in the corner, right where U of A wants it. Actually was in an offside position. Over 3 minutes down now. Few to go. Cascades moving it forward a little bit, but unable to get that real danger chance. And it won't come this time either. Taken down well by Muter, moves it over. They'll have to show a little bit of urgency here now. Diving header, plays that one out, but to the foot of Zanata. Zanata with some room in the middle, trying to dribble around 2. Gets past 2, but can't get past 3. U of A slowing it down again to the wing. Over the top now and doing what they need to do to wind down this clock. Caux moves it forward. Sadu now going to just put it in towards the box. Lucky bounce there for the Cascades. Putting it right back over the top, looking for Richardson towards that back post.
Ooh,
oh my
there.
goodness, he actually
That
found him in the
almost went
middle.
in.
That couldn't have been much closer on this near post. Sadu for sure. Thought he was looking at Richardson. He had going back post, but he also had Zanata there, or pardon me, Brzezina in the middle. Good contact by Brzezina, but just wide. Best chance in the closing minutes for the Cascades. They'll need more of that in the final couple here.
U of A just hanging on here. Can they hang on to see this through? That's a decent ball, actually.
Flicked on towards the net, but finds the keeper. Right at around 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to go here in the stoppage time. Keeper will put that ball down and put it forward. Forward can't get to the header. Cascades do, and they move it forward. Unable to get it there, though. Mejia, good move to create some space now. Cuts to the middle. Needs to find something. Can't quite, but the player dove in there. Can't be much more than a minute here remaining in this one.
What they cannot be here is offside. They need to make this right.
Good ball delivered in towards the top of the box, but
Oh my
defender
goodness.
gets there. That one's going to be out of harm's way for now. Mejia looking for a long one here. Flicked in. Can they get their foot to it? Richardson in the middle. What a hit! What a
my
goal!
God, what
Are
a
you
finish.
kidding me?
Oh
in
my
the ninth.
goodness. And I don't know how long's left, but 3-3 if it's a tie would be brilliant. What a finish that was. What a finish to the game if that's 3-3. My goodness, what a good game tonight. Two teams have really done a good job. Entertained all the way.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable is right.
As the ref's whistle
And
comes
that's
to his
it.
mouth.
My goodness, what a finish.